He never said hello. He never introduced himself. He didn't ask a single question that could have cleared this up in 10 seconds. Instead, he looked at the SUV, looked at the man standing next to it, and decided the story for him. "Officer, step away from the vehicle, now." And what happens next gets so humiliating for this officer that the department ends up changing policy behind it. Stay to the end, because the twist isn't just who he is. It's what happens after the body cam gets reviewed. This happened in Harbor Point, a polished business district just outside downtown. Dinner rush, valet stand, office lobby lights glowing, foot traffic steady. Parked curbside is a black Audi Q8. Engine off, doors closed, perfectly clean, like it just rolled off a showroom floor. Next to it, a man in a tailored navy suit, early 40s, calm posture, phone in one hand, key fob in the other, not pacing, not hiding, not acting nervous. He looks like someone waiting for a meeting, because that's exactly what he's doing. Now, yes, luxury theft is real, but here's the problem. Fear isn't a substitute for verification, and on this day, an assumption filled the gap where procedure should have been. From the officer's view, it's expensive SUV, man standing outside, no visible valet ticket, not already inside the car. And in the officer's head, that becomes something doesn't add up. He steps out tense, hand hovering near his belt before he even speaks. "You waiting on the owner?" "I am the owner." The officer stops walking, looks him up and down, looks back at the SUV. His face tightens, not because the story is unclear, but because he doesn't like it. "Whose vehicle is this?" "It's registered to me." Step away from the vehicle. And right here, before anything is checked, this turns from a simple question into a detainment posture. Luxury theft is high around here, and someone like you, standing next to this, doesn't add up. That sentence is the moment the stop shifts. Because that's not investigation. That's profiling language dressed up as suspicion. You can run the plates. I can show you registration and insurance. ID now. And keys, hand them over. Is there a reason? To verify this isn't stolen. And what he says next? It's the line that makes nearby pedestrians start lifting phones. "Cars like this don't usually belong to your kind." Silence detonates on the sidewalk. "My kind? You know what I mean." "No, I don't." The man doesn't snap, doesn't raise his voice. He does what a lot of people do when they know escalation can turn dangerous fast. He keeps his hands visible and tries to end it with paperwork. "I'm reaching slowly. My wallet is inside my jacket." Slow. The documents match. The plate matches the registration. Insurance is current. Address local. And for a normal stop, that's where it ends. But bias doesn't disappear when paperwork checks out. It just looks for a new reason to keep going. "You just buy this?" "Yes." "Cash?" "Financed." "With what job?" "City operations." "Doing what?" "Executive administration." And the officer's tone turns into something that's not about theft anymore. It's about ownership. Guys doing city work don't drive stuff like this. People in city work come in different ranks. "Yeah, what rank are you?" "A high one." That's the moment the officer makes a bad choice. He invests pride into being right. So now he isn't searching for the truth. He's searching for a way to justify what he already decided. Run the plate again. Plate returns to registered owner on scene. No flags. It's confirmed twice. And still. Until I'm sure everything checks out, you're not going anywhere. I wasn't going anywhere. I'm waiting for a meeting. What meeting? Inside the building, with the board. The board? Yeah, yes. Right here. is where you can feel the stop about to snap one way or the other. Because if the officer keeps pushing, someone is going to step outside that building. And the moment they do, this entire interaction flips in public. Backup arrives. 2 more officers step out and read the scene. What's going on? Possible stolen vehicle. Subject's story isn't lining up. Notice that. He frames it as stolen vehicle, even though the plates and registration already cleared. Because controlling the narrative is how you avoid admitting you were wrong. Sir, what's your name? Director Miles Carver. The backup officer pauses, like the name hits something in his memory. Do you have credentials on you? Yes. The backup officer opens it, reads, and his posture changes instantly. Not fear, not shock, recognition. Run that through dispatch. Why? Just run it. Dispatch takes longer than normal because this isn't a plate check. This goes through command records, confirming identity. Director Miles Carver, newly appointed interim police commissioner. Command transition meeting scheduled today at Harbor Point Municipal Headquarters. Silence slams the sidewalk. The man he implied was a thief is the person about to step inside and assume authority over the department. You're the commissioner? Yes. And then the final confirmation comes, not from dispatch, but from the building itself. 2 command staff officers walk out with urgency. They see Carver, stop, straighten. Commissioner Carver, that salute lands heavier than any words, because now it's public, hierarchy is visible, and the officer's mistake isn't private. It's recorded, witnessed, and irreversible. Carver doesn't yell. He doesn't posture. He does something far more dangerous to a bad cop's career. He keeps it professional and makes it reviewable. You approached me assuming I stole my own vehicle. You dismissed registration that matched my name, and you said cars like this don't belong to your kind. What indicator specifically made this theft? Suspicion indicators. Which ones? He can't answer, because the real answer isn't defensible. Suspicion without articulation becomes profiling. Verification first protects citizens, and it protects you. Let's not keep the board waiting. Most videos end right there, but this one doesn't, because the real consequences happen after the curb. A sergeant arrives minutes later. Bodycam gets flagged. Audio gets transcribed. The stop becomes training material, not because the commissioner demanded revenge, but because the department can't ignore what's now evidence. Review findings weren't about attitude. They were about sequence, detainment posture before cause, verification after escalation, and language that exposed bias on record. Discipline follows policy, formal reprimand, retraining, and reassignment off proactive stops pending review. And then comes the part that matters. A new module gets added to training, ownership assumptions, high-value asset stops, verification first contact, because one curbside embarrassment became a department-wide correction. A luxury SUV wasn't the story. The story was how fast authority can turn into accusation when bias replaces verification, and how one body cam can turn opinion into evidence. If you want more real-world stories where the footage flips the whole narrative, subscribe to Justice Served and drop a comment should that officer have been reassigned or removed.